What's going on, folks? Matt here with Texas Edge Home Inspections. Today I'm on top of a roof of a house that's built in the 90s, about 95. I'm not exactly sure how old this roof is, but I can tell that it's quite old and maybe a little bit towards the end of its life. I'm going to show you some things, and then I'm going to show you how that might affect some other things down the line. So take a look with me. First thing I want to show you is right around here. You see all these little algae spots and moss and stuff growing on the roof. And we have another section of it back over here. Here's the other section I was talking about. You can see some moss growing on it. Here's another little spot of it too. This is just an indication that the shingles have quite a bit of age to them. Then you also see massive amounts of debris up here, and actually some things actually growing out of the debris. So there's no telling actually what's under there. Then you see this tree that just grows onto the roof area itself. Now, if you take a look over here with me, the ridge caps always take the first beating. And you can see this one right here has been broken and damaged. We have another one on this side that has a little hole in it right about there. And if you come with me and take a look at how this tree is affecting the roof, right over here, you can see, I'll move this branch out of the way so you can see it a little bit better here. We got some pretty bad ridge cap damage from this tree as well. So while this roof may not be at the end of its life, certainly if you're purchasing this property, you can pretty much count on putting a roof on it sometime in the foreseeable future. So we're going to recommend that a roofer come out here and give the better assessment. But let me show you how some of this stuff might affect the rest of the house come time to put on a roof. So come with me. All right, guys, so now I'm inside the house, clearly, and this is what I want to show you. The first thing is this door right here is the garage door. It is not equipped with a self-closing device. It just stays open. Whenever it's open, it just stays open, okay? Nowadays, they put a self-closing device on that so that whenever you open it, it automatically shuts. There's things in your garage you don't necessarily want inside your house. So right next to this garage door, we have the water heater. Let me take you in for a closer look. So if you look closely, right here, the flue pipe is not attached with sheet metal screws to the vent hood. Okay, so let's talk about that for a minute. The reason why we want that mechanically attached with screws to the vent hood is because we never want it to come loose. Now, let me continue on the inside of this property. Another characteristic of homes that are a little bit older is oftentimes they don't have carbon monoxide detectors, such as the case in this home. All right, so Matt, how does all of this stuff tie into one another? Well, like I told you before, we got an older roof, okay? This roof's probably gonna have to be replaced at least sometime within the near future. So these guys come out there and they start pulling off your shingles. Now, nothing against roofers. I know a lot of really good roofers, but once they start pulling off your shingles, things happen, okay? Maybe they jostle that water heater flue and it comes loose because it's not mechanically attached with sheet metal screws, like I said. Now it comes loose, and what happens? Carbon monoxide is now spilling from the water heater into your garage space. And you don't have an automatic closing door here, so there's nothing to keep it from coming inside your house, and you don't have carbon monoxide detectors. So anyway, that's the situation we're dealing with. How just a few of these things that don't really seem to be related actually can all be tied into a serious problem. So most of this isn't a big deal to fix, okay? Self-closing hinge, a couple of sheet metal screws, get some carbon monoxide detectors, and just be careful whenever you get a roof replaced and make sure that nothing comes loose. Anyway, Matt here with Texas Edge Home Inspections. Glad to point this stuff out to these folks that'll be buying this house today. I'm gonna get finished with this house because who knows what else I'll find. I'll see you on your next inspection. Now, have a good one. Bye now.